We were not prepared for leadership. When we were in school, our leaders, teachers mainly, signaled regularly that to excel, you have to be technically advanced, submit your project on time, and under budget with the required technical specification, and you get excellent grades. This did not change when we went to college and also when we graduated and started working. At work, we were asked to submit our project on time, under budget, with required technical specification, and you get excellent performance reviews. We were always trained on how to be the best technically. But in all the academic and work training, we were never trained on how to lead individuals. Intelligent, technically advanced, talented individuals. To lead individuals, you must understand and spend time in assessing the personalities of your team. How does your team member make decisions? Handle stress, react in conflict situations, and communicate thoughts, intentions, and ideas. In today's session, we will discuss some tools you can use to bring you up to speed on understanding your team. But please understand, leading is a lifetime learning event. Let us start. On the market, there are many personality assessment tools at your disposal. These tools test different personality dimensions. In this session, we will discuss a common personality traits tool, the 5-factor model, and bring to your attention other tools that you can explore and add to your leadership toolbox. The 5-factor model is a self-reporting tool to help people understand their style of how they perceive the world and work with other people. The model looks at 5 major areas of human interaction. The first area, openness to experience, compares inventive, curious versus consistent and cautious. This trait highlights to what extent a person has an openness for unusual ideas and variety of experiences. It indicates the person has a significant degree of intellectual curiosity and creativity and preference for novelty and variety. This is a good trait to assess in your team. Your project will always not run in a routine manner. Surprises will happen, and you need to depend on your team for finishing your projects. Who in your team is open to new ideas and new experiences? Who can take risks when it's necessary to do so? Second area, conscientiousness, compares efficient and organized versus easygoing and spontaneous. This trait highlights a person's tendency to be organized and dependable, show self-discipline, act dutifully, and aim for achievement. It prefer planned rather than spontaneous behavior. When you as a leader need someone to rely on at times of high input, someone who will withstand pressure and focus on the final end, you would want someone with high conscientiousness factor. Third area, extraversion, compares outgoing and energetic versus solitary and reserved. This trait highlights a person's sociability and a tendency to seek stimulation in the company of other people. A people's person. Managing your project stakeholders is a critical part of your work. Choosing the right person to communicate in a positive, energetic manner will strengthen the commitment of your stakeholders to the success of your project. And a person with high extroversion factor in your team will be worth it. Fourth area, agreeableness, friendly and compassionate versus challenging and detached. This trait looks at a person's tendency to be compassionate, cooperative with the other people. A balanced team needs 1% of this trait to be present in all team members. Because the stresses of the project is enough to cause conflict, challenging detached personalities will make things more difficult. A good balance is the right ingredient for your team. Fifth area, neuroticism, compares sensitive and nervous personality to secure and confident personality. It measures the degree of emotional stability and impulse control and links the need for emotional stability. A high stability manifests as a stable, calm personality. Again, the challenges of the project sometimes demand less excitable, sensitive, and emotional personality. How does your team member measure in this area? We have reviewed the 5-factor model. We have listed below the tools you might want to use for further analysis of your team. As a leader, understanding the personality of your team is one of the important tools in your leadership box. In our next episode, we will introduce you to the importance and need for projectized environment. This is to ensure your first 100 days goes without a glitch. See you in the next episode.